Inside the $5 billion Apple headquarters. Apple Park is the corporate headquarters of Apple Inc., located at 1 Apple Parkway in Cupertino, California, United States. It is the dream child of the owner Steve Jobs, who disclosed the idea of this Apple Park in his last speech. In his memorable speech, he said that his people had grown like a weed. His workforce had increased significantly over a decade, coming to fill more than 100 buildings, as workers created one blockbuster product after another. To consolidate his employees, he wanted to create a new campus, a verdant landscape where the border between nature and building would be blurred. Unlike other corporate campuses, which he found pretty boring, this would feature as its centerpiece a master structure shaped like a circle that would hold 12,000 employees. Its scale and circular ground scraper design by Norman Foster have earned the structure a media nickname, the Spaceship. Located on a suburban site totaling 175 acres, it houses more than 12,000 employees in one central 4-story circular building of approximately 2.8 million square feet. Apple co-founder Steve Jobs wanted the campus to look less like an office park and more like a nature refuge. Steve Jobs, in his final public appearance before his death in October 2011, was quoted as saying, "It's got a gorgeous courtyard in the middle, and a lot more. It's a circle, so it's curved round. This is not the cheapest way to build something. Every pane of glass in the main building will be curved. We have a shot at building the best office building in the world. I do think that architecture students will come here to see it." There are 8 buildings separated by 9 mini atria. The campus is 1 mile in circumference with a diameter of 1,512 feet. The one circular building houses most employees. It is 4 stories above the ground and 3 stories underground. Apple created life-size mock-ups of all parts of the building to analyze any design issues. The design hides the roads and parking spaces underground. The campus uses only glass for its walls and views of the inner courtyard, as well as of the landscape facing the exterior of the building. Around 83,000 square feet of space is for meetings and breakout spaces in the building. The inner part of the circular building contains a 30-acre park, featuring a mesmerizing pond with fruit trees and winding pathways inspired by California fruit orchards. Inside the 755-foot tunnel, the white tiles along with the wall gleam like a recently installed high-end bathroom. It's what the Lincoln Tunnel must have looked like the day it opened before the first smudge of soot sullied its walls. And as we emerge into the light, the ring comes into view. The canopy's white fins that protrude from the glass at every floor give it an exotic retro-future feel, evoking illustrations from science fiction pulp magazines of the 1950s. Along the inner border of the ring, there is a walkway where one can stroll the 3/4-mile perimeter of the building unimpeded. It's a statement of openness, of free movement, that one might not have associated with Apple, and that's part of the point. We drive through an entrance that takes us under the building and into the courtyard before driving back out again. Since it's a ring, of course, there is no main lobby, but rather 9 entrances. You enter through the cafe, a massive atrium-like space ascending the entire 4 stories of the building. Once it's complete, able to hold as many as 4,000 people at once, split between the vast ground floor and the balcony dining areas. Along its exterior wall, the cafe has 2 massive glass doors that can be opened when it's nice outside, allowing people to dine al fresco. From planes descending to SFO and even from drones that buzz the building from 100 feet above it, the ring looks like an ominous icon, an expression of corporate power. Energy source. The campus is one of the most energy-efficient buildings in the world, and the main building, the Steve Jobs Theater and Fitness Center, are all LEED Platinum certified. In an April 2018 press release, Apple announced that it had switched to being powered entirely by renewable energy. The solar panels installed on the roof of the campus can generate 17 megawatts of power, sufficient to power 75% during peak daytime, and making it one of the biggest solar roofs in the world. The other 4 megawatts are generated on-site using Bloom Energy Server fuel cells, which are powered by biofuel or natural gas. The air flows freely between the inside and outside of the building, providing natural ventilation and obviating the need for HVAC systems during 9 months of the year. Cafes. The campus has 7 cafes, with the largest being a 3-level cafe for 3,000 sitting people. It has light-colored stone lining and glass railing with no metal support and is surrounded by extensive landscaping. The mezzanine space of 20,000 square feet can accommodate 600 people and 1,750 seats on terraces outside, with the capacity to serve 15,000 lunches a day. Housed by specially designed 500 tables made of solid spessart white oak, measuring 18 foot long and 4 foot wide. The sports tables and benches resemble those in Apple stores. Auditorium. Officially known as the Steve Jobs Theater after the co-founder and former CEO of Apple, the facility is located atop a hill on the campus. It is an underground 1,000-seat auditorium intended for Apple product launches and press meets. It has a large above-ground cylinder-shaped lobby which stares down to the auditorium. The theater has 350 parking spaces on North Tantall Avenue and a pedestrian path leading to the main campus located northwest of the theater. The theater's lobby has cylindrical-shaped glass walls and no support columns, which give an unhindered 360-degree view of the surrounding campus. The 80-short-ton carbon fiber roof, made of 44 identical panels, was supplied by the Dubai-based company Premier Composite Technologies. Each panel is 70 foot long and 11 foot wide, and locks in the middle with the other panels. It is the largest carbon fiber roof and the largest glass-supported structure in the world. The theater also includes a 42-foot high glass elevator that rotates 171 degrees from the bottom to the upper lobby level. The elevator is made from chemically tempered glass and is considered to be the tallest freestanding glass elevator in the world. Wellness Center. A 100,000 square foot fitness center is located in the northwest of the campus. Apart from gym equipment, the fitness center features other amenities like changing rooms, showers, laundry services, and rooms for group sessions. Research and Development Facility. The research and development facilities feature two large 300,000 square feet of buildings on the southern edge of the campus and are occupied by more than 2,000 people. The top floor of each building houses the department comprising industrial design and human interface teams, formerly headed by design chief Johnny Ive. Care clinics. In recent years, Apple started launching care clinics in Santa Clara County to provide accessible health care and promote healthy behaviors right in the company's workplace. The idea to bring healthcare into the community enhances the element of inclusiveness and brings about actual changes to the traditional healthcare options in most firms. Bus. Employees traveling by bus boards and departs from the bus station, which leads to the main campus via two white staircases. The area is also served by the Santa Clara Valley Transportation Authority, which runs local bus service from Cupertino to nearby cities. Vehicles. Parking is located both underground and in two large parking structures, accommodating approximately 14,200 employees. Cupertino regulations required a minimum of 11,000 parking spaces, 700 of which have electric vehicle charging stations. There are 2,000 parking spaces in the subterranean parking garage. The parking is managed by sensors and apps, which manage the traffic and parking spaces. Cycling. There are 1,000 bikes on the campus for employees to get around, with miles of cycling and jogging trails all over the 175-acre campus. There are an additional 2,000 bicycle parking spaces in the subterranean car parking garage. Apple Park Visitor Center. Apple Park Visitor Center on 10600 North Tantall Avenue, Cupertino. Visitors saw using augmented reality iPads for exploring the Apple Park model. Apple Park Visitor Center is a two-story, 20,135 square foot structure with four main areas: an Apple store featuring Apple-branded merchandise not sold at regular Apple stores, a 2,386 square foot cafe, an exhibition space which currently showcases a 3D model of Apple Park with augmented reality, and a roof terrace overlooking the campus. The estimated cost of the center is $80 million. Landscaping. 80% of the campus consists of green space. The spacious courtyard in the middle of the primary building was planted with apricot, olive, and apple orchards, as well as a herb garden near the cafe. Other plants selected for the campus landscape are drought-tolerant. Recycled water is used to water the campus. In 2011, Apple hired an arborist, Dave Muffley, to cultivate California's natural environment around Apple Park. Apple's headhunters tracked down Muffley in 2010 after Jobs recognized the quality of the oak trees near the Stanford dish and asked his people to find the arborist who was caring for them. There are 9,000 trees on the Apple Park campus of 309 varieties of indigenous species. The planted trees are oak, savanna, oak wood, and fruit trees including apricot, apple, plum, cherry, and persimmon. An additional 15 acres are used for native California grassland. Among the apple varieties represented are Golden Delicious, Granny Smith, Gravenstein, and Pink Lady. Inner courtyard. The inner courtyard is 30 acres and lush with fruit trees alongside an artificial pond and a cafe. In the center, there is a rectangular field with several arches that resemble a rainbow when seen from a distance. The design of the Apple Park campus has been called the ultimate example of suburban office parks, which have been in decline as companies seek to relocate to urban areas with better transit, bicycle, and pedestrian access. Apple Park is undoubtedly the most beautiful and top-notch building. Like all other dreams, Steve Jobs fulfilled this dream of his as well before leaving and left a building that has set an example for all the entrepreneurs about how to give a perfect environment to his employees. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon.